Okay guys, now we are going to make use of our Maven. We have set up the Maven. We understood what is Maven. We have set up the Maven. Now we are going to implement the Maven in one of our project. Okay. Now let's create a project with this command. I'll be explaining this command, but let's first create the project. Now while creating a project, we have to run this command. Says mvn is a command line interface for Maven. The command says archetype :generate. So this is the command to generate a project. Group ID, as I had already mentioned, the group ID should indicate the owner of the project. So I'll say Pranodaya D is a group ID. -D artifact ID. So these are the arguments to this command. Okay, this is the command, and this group ID, artifact ID, these are nothing but the arguments to it. So that's why they are preceded with -D. -D is the way to send the command line arguments. Okay, so -D group ID equal to Pranodaya D -D. Then there is a space -D artifact ID, which is a name of the project. So I'll say calculator API. Okay, -D artifact ID. Then this is the plugin which we are going to make use of while creating the project. Now every project, when you create any project, so it has got its own directory structure requirements, right? So when you create a web application project, it has got its own requirement of the directory structures. When you create a normal Java project, it has got its own directory structure, right? So when you say you are creating a project, so you develop the code, you put the resources you want to access within your code, so you put the directories and then you put the required files into them. Data folder contains all the data, resources folder will contain all the resources, then the code files folder, let's say, will contain all the code files, like that, right? So you have your own requirement of the directory structure for your project. Now instead of creating the directory structure on our own, Maven helps in creating the directory structure as well for your project, and this is the plugin which does that job. Maven archetype -quick start is the name of a plugin which creates a directory structure for our basic Java project, which we are now going to create. There are other plugins as well. Like if I want to create a if I want to build a web application, it has got its own different requirement of the directory structure. For that, there is a different plugin out there. So Maven has different plugins which will create different directory structures according to the need of your project, right? So this is the basic project we are creating. So this is the plugin which will create the basic directory structure required. And this says interactive mode equal to false, means whatever the other information Maven wants to know from us, so it will not prompt us for that information. It will take the information with the default values, and then it will create a project for us. Now let's see how it creates. So I'm just copying this command. Okay, now I just need one directory where I want to create my project. I'm just closing this unnecessary windows, and now I want my project to be created on this D:. Okay, on this D:, I want the project. So in the command prompt, I'll go to the D:, and from there I'll just fire this command, enter. So now you can see it is downloading something here. Now Maven performs its jobs with the help of plugins. So what it is doing now, for the first time we are using Maven on the machine. Then like right now I'm using first time on my machine the Maven right here on this machine particularly. So it is downloading many things here. Now what it is downloading? It is downloading the plugins required. Now we have instructed our Maven to generate the project. So that generation process will also be done with the help of plugin. And we have instructed Maven to use this plugin as well here as a part of our command, which will create the directory structure. for our project. So for these things, Maven needs the plugins. So that is what the Maven is doing right now. It is downloading the plugins. So you might ask, okay, where this downloading is in progress. So this download is in progress in the local repository. So Maven maintains one local repository where it keeps the things it downloads. Okay, so where the local repository gets created. So by the time the download is getting done, we will understand where the local repository is. So local repository by default you will find in your users folder. So see users, magic user is my current user. Now you can see there is a directory called .m2. Now when this .m2 gets created, when you set up the Maven, like when you add the bin folder path in the path environment variable and you enter mvn command, so as soon as you do that, you get this .m2 folder gets created. This is the installation directory of the Maven. Okay, so this is the installation directory .m2, and inside that you will find one folder repository, and in this repository folder the download is in progress. So whatever the Maven is downloading right now, see here, so it has downloaded the required things, whatever it needs to do the job which we have just now told it to do. So it has downloaded those things inside this repository folder. This is called local repository. So whenever we ask Maven to download even dependencies as well, so it downloads those dependencies in this local repository here. Okay, and our project, if you see, the project has got created here. You can see this is the calculator API project. So the project directory gets created with the name which you mentioned as artifact ID. So artifact ID is a name of the project. You can see here, right? Artifact ID I have mentioned as calculator API, and I have got the project directory created as calculator API. Now let's understand the directory structure now. Let's go inside. Calculator API has got one POM XML. We are going to understand what is POM XML, but for now let's concentrate on understanding the directory structure. There is one folder called SRC. This is for having our application's source code of our application will go inside this SRC. Then you will find again two folders, main and test. So this main Java, okay, this folder is expected to contain your application source code, and whereas the application's unit test cases are expected to go inside this test Java. It should contain, or it is expected to contain your unit test cases, whereas this SRC main Java should contain your source of your application you are building. Okay, we will talk about all these things, don't worry. Okay, what is unit testing and how it is to be done and all, don't worry about that for now. We will talk about it in our next video. So SRC main Java, inside that you will see there is one, again some directory structure is created. Now this, what is this Pranod ID? This we have mentioned as a group ID. You can see in the command, group ID is Pranod ID. So Pranod ID is a group ID, and you have got one template Java file created. So this is the template which you have got. Otherwise we have to create all these required directory structures on our own, but Maven has assisted in getting this minimum directory structure requirement created for us. So app.java. So this is where you are supposed to write your source code now of the application you are trying to build. So SRC main Java, inside that you will get a directory, a package directory. This is a package directory, Pranod ID. Okay, so SRC main Java is the source directory. Inside that Pranod ID, the group ID, okay, a package directory. Inside that you have a Java file which is coming from the template. This is just a simple template Java file. If you don't want to use it, you can delete this and you can write your own. So I'll say public class calculator API. Okay, so calculator API is the name of our class, and we will implement few things here. So I'll say public int addition. So I'll just return, addition. We will send the two numbers, int num1 comma int num2, and the logic of this addition would be return num1 plus num2, right? So this is my implementation of my source code. Okay, this is the application I am implementing, calculator API. As we are creating a public class, so we have to save this class in the file which is having the same name. Like if you have the class as public, then the name of that class and the file in which you are saving it should be same. So I'm just going to save it as calculator API.java. That's it, right? So now I'll just remove this app.java. I don't need this. This has come from the template. Now this is the implementation of our application. So let's say we are implementing one API class where we are going to implement few methods like addition, multiplication, division. Okay. Now these methods, the other people who are implementing some finance software or anything, they need these, let's say these methods to be called in their implementations as a library functions. So we are going to create the library for such people. Okay, let's assume that we are creating a library for such people here, right? So we have created a public class calculator API and we have added this function. So this is how we can implement we can start writing the project, a Maven project. Okay,